Is that normal? Lately, I've been feeling a little bit out of touch with the rest of the world. Wow, that was dramatic. I suffer from FOMO. I feel I'm always too far from anything fun, anything that really impacts the world in any sort of way. The other day, I was having one of those days where you just go through Google Flights and check the plane tickets and you wonder to yourself, why is it so expensive? I see a lot of people taking like every now and then flights and I'm like, y'all, what do you work as? Cause like, how are you affording this? But then like a sign of the traveling gods, of the Google flight gods, I found a plane ticket for $20. And I was like, time to be financially irresponsible. No questions asked. I had to buy the ticket and go to Medellin. I was scared, not gonna lie. I have never traveled internationally solo. My thought when I bought the ticket was just like, I'm never gonna be 22 ever again. I'm never gonna be able to be financially irresponsible in Medellin. I have no responsibilities. I do. But like, I can go around. No, don't listen to this. Be financially responsible. Don't be like me. You know, guys, I was in Cali and I freaking almost died there, but it's fine. The day of my flight, I had slept like 5 hours. I was really anxious. The last 5 days, I've been living over supermarket food, like pre-made supermarket food. I was just drained of everything. On top of that, I had to work too. So when I was going to Medellin, let's just say I wasn't in the mood to keep traveling. When I was at the airport and got to my gate, the people in my gate were so hype, like for no reason. I've never been to Ibiza, but I feel that's how it feels. You know, everybody was like in cool clothes, everybody was like with their friends, everybody was like hype, and I was like, okay, like energies were definitely energizing. I was in the plane, I put like, you know, have music too, everybody in the plane was super hype, and I was like, you know what? I'm never gonna be 22 on a Saturday night in Medellin by myself. Okay, I'm gonna go to the most popular nightclub there. When my plane landed, I went to my Airbnb, which consisted of a 2 square feet room.
I can't even move in my own place anymore. I wanted to show you all the Airbnb I'm staying at. Creepy.
No windows and a fan in the corner of the wall, and you had to like connect it to like an outlet like in the corner of the freaking wall. So I was like, how are they expecting me to connect this? They're not expecting you to do it because electricity is expensive. Okay. Anyway, I changed, I did my makeup, and I was like, let's hit the city. And y'all, I never thought that I would be able to have fun like in nightclubs by myself. The next day, after sleeping around 4 hours, I decided that I would go on a Chiva tour bus. Yes, you heard right. There's a Chiva tour bus. I hopped into the Chiva and like not even 10 minutes later, like a family was next to me. And of course, I look alone. They were like, what's up? What's your name? Where are you coming from? And I was like, oh, hi. I did say that I was coming with someone because for some reason, I feel like if I say that I come with someone else, but they couldn't make it to this, I'm less likely to be kidnapped. Maybe it's a red flag of me straight up lying to people. But it's a safety precaution that I take that has been working for me. So I spent the whole day with them. And oh my God, I have met this family for 30 minutes. And when we were like touring around, it felt like we already, you know, like we were family. In the family pictures, I show up. In their family pictures on their trip to Medellin. And I'm like, how are they gonna explain this later on? Yeah, later on, I actually went out with them again to party. This is the second date in a row that I'm going to a club. Like, who am I? I hate to club, but when I was in Medellin, bitches, it was so fun. I just don't know what was it. In Medellin, there were a lot of things that I did that I wouldn't usually do. I went to clubs by myself. I went on tours by myself. and I freaking loved it. My inner bichota came out, and I also got my makeup done because of course I just want to go to a random makeup salon, say, hey, I'm going out, fix this. Could be bad, could be good, but that's what this channel is all about. And yeah, without any further ado, let's just get into the makeup. I'm not particularly fan of laying down. I tend to start breathing really heavily, and also, I don't know, because there's like straight light into my eyes, I was like, ¿Y tú cuánto tiempo vas haciendo maquillaje?
Llevo muchos años. Yo llevo 13 años. Pero yo empecé sin estudiar, empírica.
I don't know if you guys know what a bichota is. Everyone is a bichota here, okay? We are all bichotas. This is the bichota. I need a name for us. Anyway, but we all slay. Basically, being a bichota is just someone that slays, that is giving, that is mothering, okay? In Medellin, I definitely felt like a bichota. So I wanted to bring that inner bichota that I had in myself outside.
Que vas a hacer algo especial que te quisiste hacer, pues, y aprovechar de una vez para grabar.
Sí, tengo una cita más tarde.
I actually had a date. I don't go on dates. I feel there's too much pressure on going out with someone, you know, that you don't know. Because I don't go on dates with people that I don't know, you know? It's always like a friend. It's always like a friend of a friend. But I changed that in Medellin. I was like, you know what? Let's go on a date with a random stranger. This is definitely gonna be a little bit of an extra look. I feel in Medellin, it doesn't matter what you're wearing or dressing, it just really doesn't matter. And if that other person doesn't vibe with how you look on the outside, then think you're next. Honestly, you're just here for a good time. If they don't like it or they think it's too much, then we're not meant to be together. And that's that. It's not even like in an aggressive way. I'm just like, we're just not meant to be together. But still, I was a little bit worried that I was doing way too much.
No hay delineado. Lo único que tengo delineado es negro.
¿Qué podemos hacer de negro?
I was afraid that the liner was gonna be too thick. I wanted to go for like this editorial, colorful, everyday look. Like extra, but like fun extra, like not too seriously.
primer, ¿es así?
Primer es una marca que diseño que
Medellin accent is so sexy, you guys. Every time I order something and like someone would talk back to me, it's like they want to get with you. But like in the politest way ever. It's just so, maybe I just like Medellin accent. It's just so
Qué bueno tu maquillaje se siente tan liviano.
Sí.
Sí. Este corrector es como súper livianito.
De Maybelline.
Ah, muy bien.
This foundation was quite thick. It's a full coverage foundation, which I loved, but she mixed it with this micellar water with some setting spray. I don't know, she said she made like a mixture. And yeah, it worked amazingly. Like, it's blending properly. I do feel it's a little bit light. I was working on a tan back then, but thank God it oxidized eventually, because, you know, looking like a ghost was not really the kind of look that I was going for. Yeah, and every single product that she had, like, for real, it was so freaking light, like, considering how thick this foundation was. And then like putting on some powder, I was like, it's gonna look cakey. It did not look cakey. It looked so, I wouldn't say dewy, but it didn't look like heavy, which is always something that I'm looking for. I couldn't stop looking at myself. I love the way that my eyes looked, but definitely one of my favorite parts was that contour. I don't know, like, it was so creamy and the shade was perfect, and it definitely helped look a little bit more tan. I still don't look oxidized here, so yeah, it's a little bit, you know, concerning. I look a little bit dead once again, but it's getting there. I ran out of memory on my phone because, yeah, it's not like I've been doing this for 2 years. Off camera, she did put an amazing lipstick. It was a gorgeous color. It wasn't overpowering. Just, of course we have to do the hair. Like, look at this makeup. How can I leave this place without having my hair done as well? This hairstylist was so amazing. She was so friendly, so nice, and just, you'll see. I don't want to spoil it. I wanted something that was fun, something that was maybe a little bit loud and different, like something that I have never worn in my hair and that I wouldn't normally wear. This is not the most luxurious service when it comes to beauty that you can get in Medellin, but the amount of professionalism that you get in literally just any place is wow. For my makeup and for my hair, I paid around $40, which I wouldn't say is crazy cheap, but also for like the quality, I do think it was really cheap. When I say cheap, it might be extremely cheap for you guys. Most of you are Americans or, you know, in Canada or Europe, but in Colombia, we do make a lot less money, like significantly less money. So $40, maybe not everyone can afford it. It is a little bit expensive, but not like crazy expensive, you know? We have all heard about Bad Bunny, of course. Lately it's been Karol G and Maluma, and they're killing it with their music lately, which is so awesome to see. And it's so great to see this in the city in specific, because I don't know if you guys know, there's a little bit of history for you. Medellin has not always been the beautiful city that is right now. In the 90s and 2000s, it was just terrible. You can look it up. It was very violent. It was very scary to be there, and just to see how in 40 years they have changed to a completely different thing. And even the places where people suffer the most, they have put like positive energy and positive projects into it. It's just so nice to see, and it's so inspiring. Just know that no hay mal que dure 100 años. I have an unpopular, probably popular opinion, but I feel like a lot of people want to be Latino now. Hear me out. In the last couple of years, I feel the music and entertainment industry has just skyrocketed with just Latin vibes. Let's just leave it like that. K-pop stars, European stars, American stars, they're all trying to collaborate in some way to, you know, do something that has this Latin vibes. Stars like Pedro Pascal in The Walking Dead, Sofia Vergara with Griselda, which by the way, you should watch it, the freaking is amazing. These are all huge names in Hollywood. I'm not the most patriotic person out there, but it's so nice to see, you know, people like that. Like, I didn't know Pedro Pascal was Chilean, or like, I don't know if he's Chilean or from Chilean descent, but I was like, wait, what? Like, really? That's so cool. It's almost inspiring to know that it doesn't matter where you come from. There is no limit as to how successful you want to be.
I'm really sorry you guys didn't have the action of the hair as much as I hoped you would. This is me making up for it. I don't know, if you've been here for a very long time, you'll know that my first trip solo was to Cuenca, a really small town in my country. And now to be here in Medellin, it like pinched me. It feels so surreal.
I know what y'all are waiting for. How did the date go? It wasn't really that great of a date. It wasn't a bad date. It was just a boring one. Sometimes I think I'm a very picky person. I think my standards are pretty high, but whenever someone doesn't meet those standards, it's not like I go and you're like, you suck. I'm just like, we're just not compatible. I will never lower my bar, and Maybe that's an issue that I have. I didn't even feel bad because first of all, I went out of my comfort zone. I went out with someone that I didn't know and I put myself out there, you know, and that's already a win. Why is this video so deep? Because this city felt so magical, I was like, I need to show David. And not visit me, but see how amazing the city is so we can both move here. You know David, he is my bestest of friends. One day he was in the mood of making a bad financial decision and he hopped on a plane and came to Medellin.
Hi.
Wait, that you're grabbing my hand.
Just punched me in camera.
No to that nigga, no to the mids. In my bag, I am the Balenciaga sponsorship. We smoking blunts, don't pass no clip.
David said there's been a video uploaded.
That's me, like. Why are you so still, Andrea?
Because I wasn't vibing with that moment. So yeah, we're famous. We're main characters. Anyway, oh my god. I had a meeting 10 minutes ago. I'm gonna go and try to fix it. Okay. Anyway, you guys, once again, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any video that I post. And yeah, I will see you next time on my next video. Goodbye.